A wabi-sabi product is asymmetrical or irregular, and to some extent governed by randomness. It can either be crafted from damaged imperfect materials or a well-used product with its flaws proudly on display. The colour palette for the trend sways towards whites and earth tones, thanks to the use of natural materials, but rich colours like charcoal greys are also prominent. Wabi-sabi is a rustic, handcrafted practice, but with more simplicity and room for creativity. The wabi-sabi philosophy originated from utensils used in traditional tea ceremonies and teachings from Zen Buddhism. Yet in the 15th century, ceremonies began to be led by the ruling class, who strayed away from wabi-sabi's principles to a show of status. A century later, Murata Yuko reintroduced the simplistic and modest traits of wabi-sabi, which are practiced in Japanese culture today.
Through our research, we found that Sticks and Sushi was a company that implemented the wabi-sabi style, so we went there to try and find out a bit more.
Wabi-sabi is all about nature growing and a bit imperfection, as in the beginning what they say so.
How would you describe the design here at Borgel, Sticks and Sushi?
Well, they're very focused. I think they implement a lot of the wabi-sabi in the Borgel specifically. In general, in all our restaurant, in our company, that's the same. They're very, for example, if you look like our tables, or for instance, even our menu card is organic materials.
Okay,
actually,
that's cool.
And actually it's quite nice. It's all handmade. Yeah. It's really beautiful, and even the paper or the colors.
Oh wow.
It doesn't look perfect, but it's organic, so it's beautiful. The papers, you could see it as well. So wabi-sabi also was like perfect inside, but through broken pieces or through imperfect pieces that you see also wabi-sabi in it. For example, our sake cup, we have those like little brown one. All of them are handmade from Japan, or our, the tea sets especially. And I think wabi-sabi would be really seen through in our the matcha tea. The way how we make it also, all the tools are handmade, and the matcha bowl itself as well, and how we serve it to the guests. And so I believe this is a strong part of it. Everything you touch now they're trying their best to make it organic as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
Through bags to the t-shirt now, we're trying to do all the staff t-shirt. So they make a bag. They have a really nice bag. It's made from 100% organic. Just like that. It's beautiful.
Oh, that's cool. Do you relate this sort of style, the wabi-sabi style, or Sticks and Sushi style, to sustainability?
Yes, I think totally, because first of all, once we are focused on everything organic, all our food, all every materials we're touching is organic, that's a recycling. And recycling is actually back to wabi-sabi, it's all about in a circle, it's life circle. And also, for instance, we don't, we don't waste. And that's the most important part. Of course, it's a huge project, and regardless the fish, regardless our veggies and all that. So it is a huge project, but I'm sure so far what I know, Sticks and Sushi is doing everything they could to implement that. Yeah, much focus on how we can recycle with the different items.
Okay.
With the wood that we use, or for example, the table we have is all handmade 100% wood, but then they are trying to see if it's broken, for instance, what they can use it for.